welcome back to my kitchen. My name's Nancy. Today I'm going to show you how to make black bean burgers. Black bean burgers are a great alternative to the regular beef burgers. They're just as delicious, full of flavor. Just a couple ingredients. We need some black beans, some chopped up onion, parsley, granulated garlic, onion powder, Cajun seasoning, salt and pepper, and some all-purpose flour. The first thing we're going to do, in a food processor, we're going to chop up our black beans. If you don't have a food processor, you can just mash them up with like a potato masher in a bowl, and it'll work just as easy. But I'm going to go ahead and process these real quick. Now that we have our black beans smoothed out, we're going to pour them into a bowl. Just make sure you get everything out. And then we're going to add our spices to it. Let me get everything off the blade too. Okay, and now we're going to add our chopped onion, parsley, salt and pepper, granulated garlic, and onion powder, and Cajun seasoning. Now you can, instead of just adding chopped onion to this, you can add it when you add your black beans to the food processor. But I like the little texture that the onion's going to give to the patty. We're going to mix these up together, and then we're going to start to add our flour. So you want to add a little flour at a time. And what you're looking for is a nice consistency that sticks together so we can form patties. So just take your time, fold in the flour. You see how it's still wet? So we're going to add a little bit more. Because you don't want to add it all at once if you have too much flour and these be dry. So you just want to do a little at a time until you get the consistency you're looking for. I also did want to mention, when I had my canned beans, I did rinse and drain them. You don't want to add all of the liquid that comes in the can with the beans, because it's just going to make your patties too runny. Alright, we're getting to a nice consistency that we like. Add a little bit more flour. It's all coming together, sticking together. Alright, now that we have the consistency we need, I'm going to score these out, which means just putting lines in between so I know about how many patties I'm going to get out of this. Which with 2 cans, you'll probably get about 6 to 8 patties, just depending on how big you want them to be. I'm just going to take a little scoop and you just roll it around in your hand and make a little ball. And then keep rolling and then flatten it out with your hand. And then you just want to kind of form it into a disc. And this is about the size I like, just like a medium size. So you just take a little scoop at a time. Take your time and just roll it into a ball between your hands. And then slightly just kind of pat it down. And then make a circle. I'm going to continue to roll these out, and then we're going to fry them up, and I'll show you what they look like. All right, now that we have all our patties formed, you can do a couple of things. You can take this plate of patties, and you can freeze them, and then they'll be ready to go at any time you want them. Just pop them in the oven or let them thaw, and you can grill them. Or you can go ahead and grill them all and then keep them in the fridge and then warm them up, and they'll be good to go. So I'm going to take a couple of them right now and show you what they look like when they're done. I just got a pan with some veg oil. And they fry up just like regular burgers. So you just put them in the pan. Now, since everything is cooked, they don't have to go for very long, probably about 3 minutes on each side, because you do want them to get nice and crispy on the outside. So we're going to let this fry. We're going to flip it, and then I'll show you the toppings that we got for it. Okay, so for toppings, I have some tomato and cheese. And then right here, I have some mayonnaise and chili powder that I'm going to mix with some lime juice. While we have our burgers frying up, I'm going to show you how I make just a little fancy mayonnaise to go on them. Which it's mayonnaise, some chili powder, and then I squeeze some lime in there. And then I got a little baby whisk that's so cute. And just mix these up. And it just gives another depth of flavor to your burgers. Instead of just having regular mayonnaise, you got a little flavorful mayonnaise to go on it. And it really adds something. It's really good. Alright, so these have been going for about 3 minutes. We're going to flip them over. Oh, Ooh, yeah. Nice and crispy on that side. And on this side, we're going to add some cheese. I just have Munster here, but use whatever you like. Cheddar, Swiss, provolone. Just going to set this all on top. Let that go for another 3 minutes. Let the cheese melt. And we're ready to go. Okay, and what I have here is a pretzel bun that I made, which you can see on my soft pretzel video. So I'm going to go ahead and add my mayonnaise to the bottom. And I'm going to get one of these burgers. The cheese is nice and melted. It's nice and crispy on the other side. Place it right on our bun. And then I like to top it with a fresh tomato. You can add pickles, lettuce, mustard, whatever you like on your burgers, you do it. But this is how I like it. I'm going to cut it in half. And you can see inside. Looks just like a burger. Okay, I'm going to give this a try. It's really hot. Cheese. I'm telling you, these are so good. They're a great alternative, like I said, for a beef burger. Even if you eat beef, you'll still love these. They're super delicious, full of flavor. You got to make that mayonnaise. That mayonnaise is awesome. I hope you give these a try. The recipe will be listed down below, and I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time.